Ah, yes, welcome. I am St.Germain. There are many of us here, and we welcome you all. It is a pleasure and an honor to have you in our presence. We would like to begin by saying it is always an exchange of energies. It is an exchange of us exchanging energies with you. It is always an exchange of energies. Everyone on planet Earth is equal. There is not one better than the other. There is not one more important. All of you are equal, and we would like you to view us in that way as well. There are a few people watching this video that would think that it would be that we would they would see us as more important, and we are saying that we are you and you are us. It is all one energy. It is all an equal energy. At that, we would say it is your human perception that one is better than the other. We would like you to view us as equal and as your friend. Yes, Tara has been asking us questions on how to consume her food, and we find this amusing as she already has learned how to chew and how to swallow. But that is not the question she is seeking. She is seeking the question of what foods to consume, not how to consume them. We would say she is asking us what is better, a vegetarian or eating meat, and we would say it is all individual. We would say that it is based on your vibration, it is based on your perception, and it is based on your belief system. It is based on many aspects of you that have had past lifetimes where you consumed foods that maybe you reacted to with an anaphylactic reaction or a poisoning. It would be foods that you enjoyed in your lifetimes, maybe in foreign or exotic lands. There are many different aspects of you that have belief systems based around food, and many of you are associate food with emotions, as you are mostly emotional eaters. What we mean by this is when you are consuming your foods, you are thinking, you are lost in your thoughts instead of being present with your food. You see, you are not seeing the food as consciousness. You are in your heads with your egoic minds, and as you play those programs of thoughts, you create beliefs around what you are eating. You see, your physical body's consciousness will program your beliefs based on your thoughts at that time. So as you are consuming your food, you are saying, oh, I am busy today, I must run around and do this and that, and then your thought goes to something that you did wrong. And as you eat your bread and you are saying, this is not good for me, I should not eat this, it is not going to be good for my physical body, you begin to create the belief that it is not. Your physical body reacts to that belief. It says, I am consuming something that is not beneficial for me, I must react to it. And then you have the reaction. You see, it is not what you are eating, it is your perception of what you are eating. Tara says, well, is it wrong to eat meat? And we would say, how is your meat loved? Is it organic meat? Is it has it been raised in a vibration of love? Does the animal feel loved? If the animal is loved and it is consciousness, you would be eating love consciousness, you see. You are seeing that there is a difference between a plant and an animal, but both are consciousness, you see. People are saying, I do not want to eat the animal because it will hurt it, it will be upset. But is the plant not the same as the animal? Does the plant not have consciousness within it? Yes. yes, and you have no problem chopping down the plant to eat. And when you consume the plant, you are saying, this is alive, healthy vibration that I am eating, and you believe that, and so it is beneficial for the body. When you eat meat, have the same belief. Believe that you are eating the same frequency of love that you found in the plants. Each plant and vegetables and fruit carry certain frequencies of love within it. When you eat an orange fruit or vegetable, it is bringing in frequencies beneficial for your sacral chakra. You see, each color is associated with the chakras, and it will help in that area. We will not go into the chakra system at this time. You can all research that within your own internet system or your books. We would say that it is your perception of meat and your perception of vegetables, which is better. It is your perception, it is based on your belief system, and it is what you choose to consume. We would say, when you say grace over your food, you are blessing your food. You are transmuting any frequencies back to love. If the animal was slaughtered and it was not treated well, and you bless your food, you will transmit it back to love. You are all consciousness, and you all have the power within you to transmute anything back to love. It is channeling. It is channeling love into your food before you eat it. If you go to a restaurant and the food tastes bitter in your mouth, does this not tell you that the chef had some anger as he cooked it? Yes, we would say, bless your food, love your food, and cook it with love. Be conscious and present with your food, you see. Talk to it as it is consciousness. Speak to it and love it as if it is consciousness, because that is its essence. There is, from our perception, no difference between the plant and animal. They have decided to come to planet Earth to serve you in the way to feed humans, and it is has been decided before their incarnation that they would serve humanity at this time in this way. You are saying, if an animal is slaughtered for consumption, there is something wrong with this. And we would say, did the animal not choose this journey of the soul's journey to be consumed? Yes, this is what the animal had decided to do. You were saying, but what about the animals that are all abused? And we would say they have chose their journey as well. You are trying to save the world. You are trying to save things that are consciousness. You are saying that I must save the human that is abused. I must save the animal that is abused. And we are saying that this spirit has chosen to have this journey, you see. One moment, please. You are seeing things in discord on planet Earth. You are seeing things as if there is something wrong or out of place. And we would say everything is consciousness, and there is not a mistake. It is a human perception that there is something wrong, and there is something that needs to be saved. And we would say everything is perfection. It is that you are viewing it from foggy glasses, and as you awaken, your glasses become clearer. You will see the perfection in everything. There is nothing to be saved. There is nothing broken, you see. We would say as you awaken to who you are as conscious beings, you will stop abusing animals, you will stop abusing people, because you will be consciously aware of your heart instead of being led by your head. It would be of utmost benefit for you to go in within your heart and find the love within you. Connect with your consciousness. This is how you can help the animals that are you perceive to be suffering. And we would say it is a human perception that anything is suffering. Everything is consciousness. The animal that is in the crowded barn cannot be harmed, as it is consciousness, you see. From a human perception, you are seeing that there is pain and suffering, but from the spiritual perspective, everything is perfection. As you all awaken to who you are as consciousness, there will be more harmony amongst everyone. People will awaken to see how they are hurting the animals, that it is causing them pain. You see, they are not consciously aware of their actions. They are not consciously awake to realize the harm that they put upon someone. You see, they are not awake, and it is that you are awakening and you are seeing how people are hurting one another. We would say let these people sleep comfortably, because as they awaken to who they are as consciousness, they will expand their consciousness out and begin to love. What we recommend instead of trying to save the world, as many of you are going outside of yourself to save all the animals, we would say go within your heart, expand your own consciousness, and as you expand the consciousness within you, that consciousness of love goes out to all of humanity, and those who slaughter the animals can connect with your energy and start to integrate the love within themselves. You see, this is how you can heal the animals. This is how you can assist the animals. We would say, we would not use the terminology heal, as everything is perfection. This is how you can assist people to awaken, is by going within. Anything that you wish to change outside of yourself, it is done within your heart, you see. Go within, not without. The game of the egoic mind is without. The egoic mind, the third dimension perception, is saying that I need to go outside of myself to fix something. I need to look outside of myself for love. We are saying the fifth dimension perspective, to which all of you are awakening to at different rates, but at this time, is a perception of love within the heart. Go within, not without. Do not, we do not use terminology, do not. We recommend that you begin to go within instead of without. The third dimension, you went without, outside of yourself to try to fix the problems of the world, to try to save the starving children or the abused animals. And we would say it is by going in, expanding your consciousness, and sharing that love with all. As you integrate love within yourself, your consciousness expands, your egoic mind gets quieter, and as you are a light for everyone to follow, you are the lighthouse on the ocean for people to come to and connect with. You see, it is what you heal within yourself that you are offering that frequency of love to everyone around you. They can accept it and begin to awaken, or they can say, no, not at this time. I would like to stay in the third dimension perception and play the third dimension game. It is up to them. It would not be beneficial for you to try to fix anything outside of yourself anymore. It is the old way, and it is not working. We would say go within your heart. Love who you are and love your food. Stop, we do not use terminology stop. We recommend that you be gentle with yourself when you eat. Watch your thoughts when you are eating, and and you are all running programs of guilt and shame around your food. We would say that most of you are. Some have changed their perception, but watch your thoughts around guilt and shame around food. Many of you are emotional eaters and have food addictions. We would say be gentle with yourself during these times that you are consuming foods that you are saying, these are not good for me, I am being bad right now. We would say change those thoughts to loving thoughts. I love myself unconditionally at this time. I am doing the best I can as I consume my foods. Today I've had a rough day and I am not following my normal pattern of eating healthy, and instead of punishing yourselves and criticizing yourself, love yourselves. This is the time that you need the most love, you see, when you've had the bad day. We would say go in and love yourself. This will assist you in all areas of your life, with all addictions as well. Stop criticizing yourselves. You are all doing the best you can, and you are all consciousness. You are awakening to who you are as consciousness, and as you begin to love all aspects of yourself, you will not need to hold on to the addictions, you see. Be gentle with yourself and your bodies. If you are eating food, love it before you eat it. Transmute the frequency back to love. You all have the power within you to do this. You connect your consciousness with the consciousness in the food, and you give it love as you would your child when you read your child a book at the end of the day and say good night. This is the love that you would give to your food, you see. Be gentle with yourselves. When you choose your foods to eat at the grocery store or at the market, we would recommend you choose foods that are loved. Choose foods with less preservatives and less dense energies in them. We would say that it is choosing the foods that are already light in love instead of choosing foods that are dense frequencies of fear-based energies of chemicals and antibiotics and steroids. We would say choose healthy foods, yes, foods that are vibrating in love. You are all magnificent beings of light and love, and we are here to assist you on your journey. Do not be afraid to ask us for assistance. You do not need to Tara to connect with us. We are here always. Thank you.